Welcome back to Chaz Chat Gaming, and today I want to discuss open world games and what the best of the best really is. I'm going to be going over many games in today's video, and I would like to discuss open world games because there's so many available now, and I want to discuss what I think the best of the best absolutely is. And this will be a multi-part series, so make sure to stay tuned for the next part. Now, having said all of that, I would like to go over what I think personally, in my personal opinion, what the best of the best open world games are. So let's get right into this topic. Now, going with number 4, which is Fallout 4, it's pretty ironic that Fallout 4 is actually fourth on this list because a lot of gamers actually have this at the top of their list. And I personally think I chose number 4 for this is because it's a dated game, and with the recent anniversary edition, we've had a lot of issues with the game. So I know a lot of players have not been playing this game recently, but we all Fallout fans, we've all put a lot of time into Fallout 4, whether we liked it or not. We played it from start to finish, whether we liked it or not. And the good things about this game is the fact that this world in this game is just so massive. There's so many people to meet, so many things to do, and the customization is out of this world in this game. That's a big part of why it made this list. You can do pretty much whatever you want with your character. You can make him look different. You can change his appearance physically. You can change his outfits. There are thousands of different combinations for armor and skins on weapons. And there's so many different stories and backstories in this game. It really drives in the fact that the Fallout universe has so many different characters, good and evil alike. And it's one of them games that gives you a nostalgic feeling, even though it's not really that old. And I know a lot of people didn't really like the fact that they went from the yellow tint that they really liked in Fallout 3 to the bright shininess of the Fallout 4 universe, but I really enjoyed it. I like the brightness of the game. I like the filter on the game. And I think that the colored buildings is very retro, and I'm for it. And I think Bethesda did a really good job with what they were working with back in 2016. I know that they've had some updates that have made fans a little mad, and I can see that, and I am one of them fans as well. But I think that overall, this is a fantastic game, and considering the fact that a lot of us have put 400 or 500 hours into this game easily, just shows that it is deserving of the top 4 spot. And another reason why this is on my top 4 is because it's Fallout, and it really did push the boundaries when it comes to open world games, just like everyone else. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the companions and the story and the map and the armor and the crafting ability for me as a fan is one of the biggest things because I love being able to create your own home and your own base, and you can do that in any place you claim in Fallout 4. And that is an awesome feeling. It's a pastime. It's a good way to level up. And I think that this is a good number 4. Now, going with number 3, which is GTA 5. Now, I know a lot of people are going to hate that this is actually lower on the list than some of the others. But GTA 5 is low on this list because of the fact that I've just played it so much that I personally think that the world could be more lived in, and I think that they could have done a better job with stuff happening after the game ends. Once you finish the game, there's really not much to do other than drive and spend money, which all sounds fun, but there's really no repeatable quests. I mean, you can go golfing, you can do all sorts of things in that area, but I like GTA 5 because of the fact that the three-person system was really unheard of and untouched territory for open world games. It was almost impossible to do at the time. And in 2013, Rockstar Games accomplished this trio main character combination. And it really worked. A lot of people were worried about it when they first heard about it. I remember in 2013, 2012, a lot of people were skeptical of the three-person main character system, but then you got to play as them and you realized it just worked, and the world is beautiful. They've updated this game many times, and it just keeps getting more beautiful as each time goes by. And I do not play GTA Online but I will say that the story of GTA 5 is so good. It's so perfect. The endings, all of the endings are good. Whether you're a Trevor fan, a Michael fan, or a Franklin fan, it's nice to have three options at the end of the game to where you can really choose your destiny and your end game. My personal favorite character in this game is Trevor, and I think it's because he's just so crazy and so out of the box. And Rockstar Games did a really good job with the motion capture in this game. We cannot forget that they really started the whole using real people in video games, and it works, and I'm all for it. And I really hope that GTA 6 lives up to the hype of what GTA 5 did, because GTA 5 is one of the most sold video games of all time, rightfully so. And I do think that this is good at number three because of the fact that there was just so many limitations at the end of the game, not much to do. But it's number three because of the story and the trio system of characters, and the fact that at this point, GTA 5 is just a classic. Now, going with number two, which is Stalker 2, and that's very fitting because Stalker 2 has had a player spike since all of the recent updates, and I've covered Stalker 2 for an extremely long time, since its release, actually. And I think Stalker 2 deserves to be on this list because of many reasons, and I'm going to go over them. The mutant system, the mutants in this game just look really good. The NPCs, in the beginning, they didn't act right, they didn't look right, but nowadays they look great. The lighting in this game is really good. The game itself is just very realistic, and the story can take you so long to complete because you get lost in exploring this world, and then you look for armor and weapons. And Stalker 2 is all about playing more and more, because the more you play, the more you learn how to survive the zone and better ways and better methods to go about your day as Skiff. And just the side characters that you meet in this game, from the evil to good ones. And it's really hard to make out who's good and who's not, and who's right and who's wrong. There's so many different endings for this game, and a lot of players in this game really appreciate the ever growing zone of Stalker 2 because of the fact they've updated it for almost exactly a year now, a little over a year. And this game did have a rocky launch, a lot of bugs, but I put this so high on the list because the fact that they've fixed it. And it's one of them games where you keep giving it a shot, you're going to realize that it is truly a masterpiece. And the open world, I mean, you never run out of stuff to do. There's always reoccurring NPC battles and mutant battles. And now with the A-Life fixes, we have fights that happen that don't need you to be present. So you can walk in on a fight, you can walk in after a fight just ended. And between that and the artifacts and the fact that this world is just massive, I mean, it's just so ginormous. And the story itself takes forever to finish. It's a game that really gets you deep into it. And that's what open world games are all about, keeping your focus and attention and getting better and better at them. And this game, Stalker 2, will keep your attention for up to 1,000 hours, and I can guarantee you that. And with the endings being so different, you're going to want to play this game at least 2-3 times before you put it down. So that's why this game is so high on my list, and I think Stalker 2 is a good number two. Now, before I get into number one, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be doing so many more videos like this, and I'm going to make this a multi-part series, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video up to this point so far. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite all-time open world game is, whether it's old, new, or it's not out yet. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite open world game is and why. Now, going with number one. Now, it's no surprise for some of you who've played this game that this is my number one. Red Dead is by far the greatest open world game I've ever played, and I'm going to explain to you in depthly why. Now, I bought Red Dead 2 for the first time when it first came out in 2018, and I got really bored of it pretty quickly, if I'm very honest. The snow part of the game is extremely slow, and I didn't make it past it. But then I started seeing videos a few months later of Red Dead, and I gave it another shot, and oh my god, I am glad that I did, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is just such a breathing and living open world game. From the NPCs that talk to you and interact realistically to how you look, to hunting and exploring and all of the different fish that are in this game and the insects and the birds, all the different animals. It's just insane how much Rockstar did with this game. And considering the fact that every square inch of this map has something new to discover, there are still to this day mysteries and lost things being found in this game. And some people even have a theory that Rockstar's been adding stuff over time. I'm not really too sure about that, but I do know that they did a very good job with Red Dead Redemption 2. From the hunting system to the actual story, the story is just perfect. There's nothing wrong with this story. Every single mission, every single knife fight, gunfight, every single interaction with an NPC, it's all so fluid. It's so realistic. And Red Dead is just one of them games where when you hop on, it's daytime, and then you look outside and it's been 15 hours, you just get so caught up in the breathtaking world of Red Dead Redemption 2, and you get caught up in the characters, and you build like an emotional attachment to some of these characters, kind of like with Arthur. A lot of players built up an emotional attachment to Arthur because they prolong his death. What I mean by that is a lot of characters stay in chapter 2 and 4 and they kind of linger. And I do the same thing. I mean, I don't want Arthur to die, but it is part of the game. And I think that the way that Rockstar really was able to pull on the emotions of the fan in this game was an absolute masterpiece. And this game is by far the greatest open world game that I've ever played. It checks all the boxes. With an open world game, you want a big world that is detailed. Check. You want a really good character that you can at least relate to or care about. Check. Produced by a fantastic company. Check. And, it's just one of them games where it's worth the price, it's worth the hours, and it's worth playing more than once. And for a game that I've put 3,000 hours into over two different Xboxes, I will tell you this game is worth playing over and over and over again. But like I said previously, guys, this is my personal list of my favorite open world games. I wanted to do this video today because I really wanted to challenge myself as a content creator to make something more than just kind of news and reviews and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to let me know, what is your favorite open world game and did it make this list? Chaz Chat is out.